Good evening and welcome to Puritan Perspective TV. I'm Virginia Redhead.
And I'm Ruth Duguid. These are the season's top stories in Salem, Massachusetts.
That's right, Georgia. The devil's running loose in Salem, and we'll go over to our field reporter, Lionel Joseph, that has more on what is happening in Salem. Good afternoon. I'm Lionel Joseph. I'm reporting live here from Salem, and I'm going to try and get a word from Mr. Hale, who's a minister from Beverly.
Mr. Hale! Are the rumors true, sir? Is the devil running loose in Salem? Are these girls bewitched? Can we get a comment? Can I take those books?
Yes, please.
My, they're heavy.
They must be. They're heavy with authority.
Can we get a comment? Is the devil really running loose in Salem?
Well, I do believe the devil is running loose in Salem. Yes, possibly.
Well, there you have it, folks. I'm Lionel Joseph. Back to you.
Thank you, Lionel, for that interesting story. We have just received some important, shocking news.
That's right, Georgia. Our undercover cameraman caught some footage of local farmer John Proctor and Abigail Williams, one of the bewitched girls, getting a little too friendly in the forest just outside Salem. Abby, you'll put it out of your mind. I won't be coming for you no more.
You're surely sporting with me.
You know me better, Abby.
I know how you clutched my back behind your house the other night and sweated like a stallion whenever I come near. It was she who put me out. You cannot pretend it was you. I saw your face when she put me out, and you loved me then and you love me now.
Abby, that is a wild thing to say.
Thank you for that very interesting footage. And now over to the courthouse where the trial of Martha Corey is taking place.
Now, Martha Corey, there is abundant evidence that you have given yourself to the reading of fortunes. Do you deny it?
I am innocent to a witch. I know not what a witch is.
If you do not know what one is, then how do you know you're not a witch?
If I were one, I would know it.
Why do you hurt these children?
I do not hurt them. I scorn it.
Wow, that was some gripping footage. And now over to Georgia Nicholson, who's hoping to get some interviews with some of the people involved.
I'm reporting live here at the courthouse in Salem, where the witch trials are taking place. Hopefully we'll be able to get a word with one of the prosecutors. Judge Danforth, can we please get a word with you?
Certainly.
So what is your opinion on all the hysteria that the rumor of witchcraft has caused here in Salem?
My opinion, I believe that the witchcraft must be rooted out of our society before it gets any more damage than it already has.
But what about all the good, honest people that are being killed just on suspicion and no proof?
The hard thing about these specific trials on witchcraft is the fact that there isn't any proof. The only person that knows for sure whether or not she is a witch is the victim or the supposed witch.
Yeah, very interesting. Thank you very much for your time, Judge Danforth. Good luck in the rest of the trials.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm here with Martha Corey, who has been accused of witchcraft. So, Martha, are you truly a witch?
I'm not a witch. I've never been a witch. I don't read fortunes. I don't believe in any of that stuff.
So, would you ever consider pleading guilty so that you won't be hung?
No, that in itself is a crime, lying to the court. All the people that lied to the court should be hung themselves.
Yes, I see. So, thank you for your time, Martha, and back to the anchors. Now over to Lionel Joseph, who is at the pressing of Giles Corey. Over to you, Lionel.
Hello, I am Lionel Joseph. I am here at the pressings of Giles Corey, who is having heavy weight pressed upon him unless he confesses those who are accused of witchcraft.
Giles, not.
Oh, wait.
He's dead already.
An Amber Alert has been issued for the safe return of Abigail Williams and Mercy Lewis. It is not suspected that they were abducted, rather that they ran away, since Reverend Paris, Williams' guardian, was robbed shortly before their disappearance. Williams is a 17-year-old Caucasian female who is 5'7" and 125 pounds. She was last seen wearing a black dress, blue bonnet, and white apron. Lewis is an 18-year-old Caucasian female that is 5'7" and 150 pounds. She was last seen wearing a gray dress, blue bonnet, and white apron. If you have seen these two girls, please contact the Salem Courthouse. And now over to a word from our sponsors.
Mama, I'm hungry. What's for breakfast?
How about some wheat germ?
Ew!
Barley juice?
Yuck!
I know. How about some Quaker Oats? Quaker Oats is the never-fail breakfast for all those moms out there with picky little boys. It's delicious, so the kids want it, and it's nutritious, so I know it's good for them.
We are now going to go to Annie Miller at the hanging of Rebecca Nurse.
I'm reporting from the hanging of Rebecca Nurse, who is charged with witchcraft. We are now going to hear Rebecca's last words.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come.
Thank you for that informative story. And now we have the weather report with Annie Milner.
I am standing in Mr. Putman's field where he grows rye for making bread. It is believed but not confirmed that his rye was affected by ergot of rye, which is what LSD is derived from. It is believed that only Mr. Putman's crop was affected, since the girls that were affected were friends with the Putmans and would eat at their home. This would explain the girls' strange behavior in court, but it is not known why Mr. and Mrs. Putman were not affected themselves. Now back over to the anchors.
Thank you, Annie, for the weather. We have just received some breaking news. Our secret reporter, Lionel Joseph, actually caught some photos of the two missing girls in Boston. We have learned that Abigail Williams and Mercy Lewis have become young sex workers. Well, this has been the highlight to this season. I am Ruth Duguid.
And I'm Virginia Reagan. Thank you for watching Puritan Perspective.
Good night.
Night.
Abby, well, you must put it out of your mind now. I begin coming for you no more. You surely spoken. You know me better.
I saw how you sweated like a stallion the night you caressed my back.
Hello, I'm Lionel Hampton. Lionel Hampton.